Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2005 Honda NSX-R GT. As you can tell, this car is built for speed with this long set body and its high-rise snorkel. We're going to add a special treat under the hood to make sure that we can achieve that. This is a long-awaited video for one of our followers, Scott Wallace. But just let's continue to look at these lines. It's a pretty cool looking car. We got the carbon fiber on the hood. Enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the tuning. All right, going over to the conversions. That special treats the 7.2 liter V8. We're going to put the big boy in it. We're going to leave this thing rear wheel drive and we're going to twin turbo this car. Going over to the engine, we're going to do with the race fuel system, race ignition, race engine block, and we're going to upgrade those turbos to race. We're going to use a race intercooler and a race flywheel so we can get those gears shifted quickly. Over to the brakes, of course, we're going with the race brakes and race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars. We're doing nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and we're doing a full weight reduction on this car to make it as light as possible. We're going with the race clutch, a race transmission, a race driveline, and we're going to put a race differential in this thing, race differential. Moving over to the tires, we're going to do drag tires for this drag build. We did nothing with the front wheel. With the rear wheel, we're going 315s all the way hard in the rear to get that power down. Choose the lightest wheels you like. We went with these. And for the front wheel, we did nothing. In the rear, we did nothing. Leave them at 17s. The front track width, we went all the way wide. In the rear, we went all the way wide to help with the handling. All right, so for the front arrow, we did nothing. In the rear arrow, we went with the snorkel. All right, so over with the tire pressure, went 13.5 in the front and 15 in the rear. 220 gears, 3.61 first gear, 2.39 second gear, 1.80 third gear, 1.40 fourth gear, 1.10 fifth gear, and 0.90 sixth gear. With the alignment, we went with 0 on the rear camber. In the front anti-roll bars, we left alone. In the rear, we went 65. Springs, we went all the way soft in the front and all the way hard in the rear. Ride height, we went 5.6 in the front and 5 in the rear. Dampening, we went all the way soft for the rebound stiffness in the front and all the way hard in the rear. For the bump stiffness, we went all the way hard in the front and all the way soft in the rear. For the aero, the rear, we went all the way towards speed at 292. We did nothing with brake, nothing with the differential. All right, simple and easy launch, and we are off to the races. A little bit of spin, all that power with the race suspension, but we're recovering and we get up and down the track. Look at this thing's flow. Look at it flow, 224.18 in a half mile. And this is what the car looks and sounds like from the inside. Let's get a launch. And we are off to the races. This thing sounds good. That 7.2 liter V8 sounds great in this car. All right, so let's go ahead and put this thing in a quarter of a mile and see what we can get out of it. Simple and easy launch. A little bit of spin through second, but we're recovering again and we're off to the races. This car is so powerful, we can catch up to it. Over 194 in the quarter of a mile. And this is what it looks like from the outside. It's just a nice car. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.